If you have any doubt at any place, please raise your question. You can put your question in the chat box. You can also switch on your audio and ask the question directly. Don't hesitate to ask a question. Question 10. A 42-year-old man, and B, a 37-year-old woman, had been married for 15 years, and they had two children, C and D. A, the husband, B is the wife. Their marriage was not a happy one. The husband constantly physically abused the wife. He used to slap and kick her as well as insult her. The violence, in fact, led to B attempting to commit suicide. The wife even attempted to commit suicide. However, at no point did A demand dowry from B or her relatives. So there is no case for demand of dowry. If B were to consider, B the wife, if the wife were to consider initiating criminal proceedings against A, could section 498A IPC apply? The answer is very clearly yes. This is a case of domestic violence, so an FIR should actually be filed under Protection of Women from the Domestic Violence Act. Do we file an FIR under the Domestic Violence Act? Second option is it would, since any conduct which is likely to drive the woman to commit suicide attracts section 498A. Third option is it could not, since a demand for dowry is one of the prerequisites for attracting section 498A. And the fourth option is it would not, since the couple had been married for more than 7 years. Now please remember, for applicability of section 498A, that 7-year limit is not there. Also, it is not necessary that a demand for dowry must have been raised. What is required? Yes, option B will be applicable, and what is required is cruelty, where the husband subjects the wife to cruelty. That's all. At whatever stage of marriage, if the husband subjects the wife to cruelty, section 498A will be applicable. And what is meant by cruelty is given in the explanation. Cruelty means, and it has two limbs, A and B. Under A, any willful conduct which is likely to drive the woman to commit suicide will be covered. In this case, there is a willful conduct from the husband, and that conduct has in fact driven the woman to commit suicide. She even attempted to commit suicide. So, clause A will be clearly applicable. The demand for dowry is also a cause. It can also amount to cruelty under clause B, where it leads to harassment of the woman. In this case, there is no demand for dowry, so clause B will not be applicable, but clause A is clearly applicable. Section 498A is therefore clearly applicable, and option B is the correct option.